How does failure bring us more confidence? Huh? Good question, huh? Confidence building comes out of failure because you have to fail in order to learn how to be more confident. Okay, so that failed, so guess what? If I did that, I can do this, right? If I fell down, I can get back up and I can do this. Or if I try this, I can try that. Oh, I can definitely do this, right? So how do you gain more confidence? How do you become more confident so that you can push through that negative mindset or that frustration to get to that dream that you want? So if you don't know me, my name is Stephanie Lee. I'm a hypnotherapy practitioner for people who are frustrated with their mindset and they can't make their dreams come true. So we're going to use confidence to help with getting through that frustration and getting through that mindset to get to that dream, right? So if you've ever read anything by Brene Brown, she talks about being in the arena. So the arena is life. So if you never try anything, then you never will fail. But if you try and you fail, you're going to be face down in the arena, right? You're going to be face down in life. You're like, I failed. Oh my gosh, now what do? You get up. You get up. Get up. It's like when you watch one of those movies and the scary guy's coming after you and you're like, and the person falls and you're like, get up, right? Like, get up, keep moving forward, keep moving forward. Get up, because that failure will give you the confidence to keep moving forward. But that didn't work. That didn't work. So what do I need to do now to make that dream come true? So I thought it was this, X, Y, Z, but it's not that. If you watched my last video, you wanted the car, you thought you wanted an F-150, you went and you've been dreaming about the F-150, and you finally get there, you get on the lot, you test drive it, and you're like, this isn't what I thought it was going to be like. Oh, all right, well, everything I had put into this, everything I thought about, everything I knew about the F-150 is now out the window because it's really not what I thought it was. Okay. So it's not what you thought it was. Guess what? Now you're going to go find out what you really want. So that failure makes your dream more clear, right? It says, this is the thing I don't want now. So what do I do want? What do I do want? I want the opposite of that. I want the opposite of the F-150 because now I'm thinking I need a minivan because I didn't realize, I'm going to have a family and the F-150 is just not practical for me now. And now I need a minivan so I can cart my kids around, right? So it's really good to fall down. It's really, really good to fail. And I know people are probably saying, well, she's saying failure, and how did that build confidence? There's no way. When I fail, I just don't want to do it anymore. Start getting curious. Why did it fail? What are the alternatives? What could you have done instead, right? And then go towards that. Get really curious about, okay, now what do I need to do in order not to do this again, in order for me not to pick the F-150 again, right? What do I need to do now? Oh, I need to think about the bigger picture. Oh, there's so many other different cars out there. So let's choose the minivan because now my priorities in life have changed. And so my dreams are changing, right? As my priorities are changing. And I want to have the courage to say, you know what? I've changed my mind. I'm going to go with the minivan. So can you show me some Ford minivans or whatnot, right? And just go see what those are like so that you can get more information. And maybe it's not the Ford minivan you want. Maybe it's a different car. But falling down in the arena and getting up helps you determine what you really want out of that dream. And then it pushes you forward. Because if you never fail, you're going to go, well, this was it. This is what I wanted. And then you're like, and now it doesn't work. Because now my priorities have shifted. Right? Okay, so you have to have that building of that confidence, like I can do this. Yeah, I fell down, but I can do this. I can do this. Have that can-do attitude. I can do it. I can do it. It might be scary, but I'm going to do it, right? I'm going to do it. Like somebody said, you should be on a podcast, and I was like, oh my gosh, no. And then I was like, okay, I can do it. And I did it, and I was like, oh, I can do this, right? If I can do a podcast, if I can be on a podcast, I can do, a longer YouTube video, or I can do, a group session, or I can do this, right? Like it just builds your confidence about, well, that didn't work, but it failed, but it's okay because I can now do this. You use that skill set and you go, you know what? I'm going to get curious about what are the other answers that are out there. What are my other choices to fulfill that dream and make that dream come true? And maybe by going through all this failure, which then leads to more confidence, your dream is going to be even better than you initially expected, right? Maybe you get that minivan and you're like, oh my gosh, you cannot believe there's 5 TVs and the thing pulls out in the back and you can make all these things. You can make a 6-seat, you can make a 7, you can make an 8, whatever it is, or there's a pop-up tent on the top. I don't know, right? But maybe it's even better than what you expected your dream to turn out to be. You got to go through that failure. You have to do that. It's so important for you to learn and grow and get more confident and just really have fun in life. And don't look at it as a failure. Look at it as like, oh my gosh, I get a second chance. I got to go do X, Y, and Z now. I got to go check this out now, right? Confidence building is awesome. Just keep moving forward. Just keep trying and just keep being curious. Maybe there's another perspective to look at. Right? That's how when I'm with my hypnotherapy clients, we keep going through on the subject that they want to work on, right? And then as they master that particular thing that they want to work on, maybe it is confidence, they've mastered confidence, and now guess what they want to work on? They want to work on relationships, or they want to work on something else. That's what's about hypnotherapy. It's like, once you find out it works so good, you're like, oh my gosh, what's the next thing I can work on? And what's the next thing? And it kind of becomes addictive. Take it from me, I've done self-hypnosis on myself and I'm like, okay, let's tackle the next thing. It is fun. Hypnosis is a wonderful way to rewire your subconscious brain to make your life wonderful and not so frustrating and irritable and icky caca. So, if you're interested in hypnosis, you can schedule a 15-minute free consultation with me at my website, stephanieleemedium.com. I hope this video gave you some insight into confidence and failure and dreams, and I hope you can put it to use. Take care.